Hey everybody, we got Brian Garside here, the creator of Manage Comics. He's going to go through all the new updates for our website, including how you can order comics, retrieve your orders, and all the new features. So take it away, Brian.
Hey, Martin. Thanks for having me. I just noticed you're wearing a Hawkeye sweatshirt. That's pretty cool.
Gotta represent, man. Gotta represent.
That's so subtle and great. That's awesome. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about Managed Comics. So you guys have upgraded to the new 2.0. Yeah, so when people click on subscriptions now, it goes through to the new 2.0 Managed Comics subscription. So first thing people are going to notice is just there's a lot more stuff that they're available to subscribe to. And you know, we've got variant covers and all that good stuff as well. So yeah, it's giving them a lot more options in terms of subscriptions. What I'll do, since I don't have an account for your store because I'm a filthy Canadian, so can't log in there, I'm gonna log in as so when I'm logged in, first thing you'll notice is that if you're a subscriber that used the old system, you will have to kind of reset a password. So when you come here and you go to sign in, one of your options is forget your password. So if you had an account on the old system, just make sure that you just reset your password if you've not purchased anything from the Apotheosis Shopify store since things started. And the best way to figure that out is to try and log in. If the login doesn't work, then you'll have to go back there and forgot password and reset your password. But once you're reset and you're into the system, all your subscriptions will have ported over from the old system to this one. And we do things a little bit differently here in terms of what we used to call special orders are now pre-orders. You don't have to search for special orders. Everything's kind of there from the calendar. So if I go through, let's say this month's new comic previews, and if I want to order something that's out of here, I'll just scroll down to, let's say I want this Spider-Man trade. There's going to be a couple options once it comes up. If I just want the single individual trade, it's part of a series now. So you could actually order all of the Amazing Spider-Man Beyond trades. So I've got a subscription to the Amazing Spider-Man Beyond trades, which means every time one of them comes out, it'll get set aside for me. I could also just pre-order one of them. If I just want the third issue, I can do that, and that becomes part of my list of things that I've got. Once I've pre-ordered something, there's an approval process. So Martin and the team at Apotheosis will have to approve this. If it's just a normal approval thing where it's like, yeah, you just want a copy of the Amazing Spider-Man Volume 3, you know, it just goes through. If it's like a 1 in 25 variant or something where you guys charge a little bit more for the item, then they'll actually be given a price that you're offering it at, and then they have the ability to reject that or accept it and say, yeah, I'm going to pay that. Where you'll see that mostly is if we browse by type and we go to like toys and models. A lot of these toys are offered in case lots. So the price would not be accurate if we had a price up here, which is why we have please inquire. And then you're able to order those things. A good example, the Doctor Strange stuff. You'll have to inquire about this. The other thing is if it's past a final order cutoff, you're not able to order it. And that's just because at that point it's in the, you know, they've placed all the orders. So now it's more of a wait until it comes in the store to pick it up thing. Yeah. So so again, here's an example of something that has a, the pricing doesn't have retail pricing on the back end. So there's just a please inquire thing. So when you created your pre-order, what will happen is Martin and the team will actually tell you what the price is, and then you have the ability to say, yes, I want that, or no, I don't want it. Yeah, and we've got our own search that's kind of separate from the Shopify search. So this will just search for things within subscriptions, so things you can subscribe to.
How do they get charged for their subscriptions? Has anything changed in that process?
Yeah, a little bit. So we don't have kind of the pre-approval process built into this system. So they will actually get invoices through Shopify and pay through Shopify. And then that invoice will show up here. We're actually going to be changing this in the next few weeks. There'll be a my build orders and my pulled orders. This should actually say what's been pulled for you, like that hasn't been invoiced. Because some folks only get invoiced, once a month or once every 2 weeks. But you'll see your whole kind of history of everything. That's the nice thing, is that because everything's in Shopify, your actual history is in your order history. So it will actually show you everything you've ever ordered and all the orders within that.
That's great. So customers on Tuesdays, when we process the orders, they'll start getting invoices in their email. They won't be automatically debited unless, of course, they ask us to, which we still have a system to do that.
Yeah.
How far ahead can customers order?
Yeah, so it's pretty much the full 3 months. So if there's like a last minute FOC edition, we'll get those things and they show up on the browse by FOC.
Oh, great. Yeah, I know that was a feature. It was one thing that when we kind of threw this to people 2 weeks ago, they were talking about complaining about how many books were unavailable to order because of the FOC. This is a great feature to say these things are still available to order.
Yeah, exactly.
Really smart way of doing that. Okay.
Also, like second prints and things like that are now available, which we've never had in the system before. So those all show up, and every single like variant cover. So Ghost Rider, I think, has 116 billion variant covers.
Yeah, good God.
So you'll see all the variant covers. We update the images as we get them. So we get images multiple times a week. These tend to get updated closer to FOC. And then you'll even see the 1 in 25, 1 in 50, 1 in 100. Now,
Right.
Again, that's all pending on the Apotheosis team being able to get those. So you may pre-order something and be told, we can't get a 1 in 100 because we're not ordering 100 copies of Ghost Rider.
Yeah. And then that's an important thing to remember too, is that there's a lot of images that are missing from the database, and it's because the supplier hasn't gotten them either.
Yeah.
We're still waiting to get them.
Which is so funny. Like how can you offer out a 1 in 100 ratio variant and not have a cover for it?
Exactly.
Surprise!
Yeah. Oh God, this is awful. I can't believe that. So they'll be able to do figures, they'll be able to do games, they'll be able to do t-shirts. They'll be able to do, what else can they order through this system?
So pretty much anything. If we go to Apotheosis, we can look at types. So the types that you guys have enabled is pretty much everything. So they can order card supplies, non-sports card supplies, games, pretty much anything. Yeah, those would be under comic supplies. So yeah, boards and stuff like that.
Available. Yeah, they're still not selling them. That's incredible.
Yeah. And then games.
And then how far back does the data can you shop? And we know it's 3 months into the future, but how far back?
Yeah, it's pretty much, it ends on like this week's stuff will start to drop off next week. So anything that came out this week won't be available through Managed Comics now. Now it's only available through your store. So anything that's in the store is kind of up here. Mm-hmm. Anything that's Managed Comics is down here. So think of us as like things to come out in the future.
Okay.
And think of this as things that have come out in the past.
Got it. Okay. So as far as subscriptions go, you can't order anything from the previous 3 months. You can only order things from the next 3 months, or the future 3 months. Okay. Got it. What distributors are available in this update?
Yeah. So we currently have content from Penguin Random House, Diamond, Lunar, and we're working on deals with other companies like Hachette and Ingram. So they have a lot more of the book trade stuff, and that database gets bigger and better every week. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's been fun.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining me today and kind of giving a little tutorial for our customers. Have fun up there in Canada. Hope you guys are doing well.
Thank you so much, Martin. Stay safe, and we'll talk soon.
You too. See ya.
Bye-bye.